New mobile game is really easy to find now because not only a big company can make it, but also an indie developer can make a fantastic best new game with a high graphic games. In this video, you will get a new online multiplayer game and a new offline game. It doesn't matter what phone you have because you can choose some of these new games that will match up with your phone spec. Top 13 Best New Game High Graphic for Android iOS 2023 Offline and Online Multiplayer Best Gameplay. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Pen Gun. Pen Gun. This is a new brand battle royale game. It's still on early access beta, so the game is on development. We are only able to play in 3 maps at the moment, which are Sand, Living Room, and Kitchen. The gameplay is third-person shooter perspective with a new mechanism gameplay. Doing a vertical jump is important to see the enemy's location from the top. Using a high jump to direct into long spots is the good way to keep a distance from the enemy. After we kill the enemy, we can get her vest, helmet, or weapon. The main goal is we need to survive until the end, no matter how much kill we have. Zombie Apocalypse. Zombie Apocalypse Shootout Offline. This new game zombie FPS has a small size, but the graphics are very good. We can play it in a simple way because we don't need to move our character. We only need to aim at the target and shoot the zombies. Make sure to shoot on the zombie's head because the zombie has a very high durability and they all come really aggressively. This new horror game is really good to play in offline mode. We can only change the gun's weapon at the lobby. Ninjutsu Kaisen. Ninjutsu Kaisen. This new Naruto game has an action hack-and-slash RPG. We will have one companion that will help us in the battle. The story of this Naruto RPG is different from the movie. The gameplay is we can go around while we are in the lobby and meet the other players like on semi-open world Naruto games. But then, we should enter the dungeon for combat battle. We don't allow to rotate the camera views. It only has a top-down view. You can play this Naruto game manually or semi-auto like an auto basic attack and auto targeting the enemies, but we should tap the skill button manually. Merge War. Merge War Army Draft Battler. Such an addictive game with a very simple UI and simple gameplay. We just need to merge the same unit into a more powerful unit. The number of the unit power indicates how strong they are. Some of the units can release their skill if you keep merging them up. When we reach some stage level, we can get new abilities. We can summon the unit with an energy that we got from destroying the stone around the arena. Punch Kick Duck. Punch Kick Duck. Even this game looks so easy, but actually it needs a lot of focus to win the game. We should remember the enemies have a different movement and choose wisely their weakness. Actually, this game is like playing a stone, paper, and scissors. The graphics of this new offline game are really good with a nice cartoon visual. It only needs a small size to run this game. Our mission is to survive and kill the enemies at all. Exo Hunters. Exo Hunters Galaxy. This is a new action RPG game with a very high graphic design. The panorama is insane. It feels like we are playing avatars with high heels around us. The gameplay is about a player who's looking to the other planet and get a wonderful nanotech development. The world is full of monsters that we will face, and we can use a skill, throw a grenade, dash to dodging the enemy's attack, and keep hitting him with a gun. This new game is playable online with a high graphic game 2023. Explorer Ellen. Explorer Ellen. This is a 2D side-scrolling game, but it has a very good graphic art style for a 2D games. The gameplay is we should collect the pieces of the portal to open the portal and go battle to the boss at the end of the stage, using a sword and gun to give damage to the boss. Actually, it doesn't have any story, but full of action adventure games that are located in the middle of somewhere. Rise of Cyber. Rise of Cyber. Right now, this kind of ambience is the most looking for a gamer. Most of us love to see how authentic the cyber world is with a combination of sci-fi design. Rise of Cyber is a kind of MMORPG turn-based game. We can move the character around while in the city and talk to each other with NPC. The battle system is a turn-based RPG with an energy base. We can launch a skill or common attack. We should upgrade our character or do a modification to the character to become stronger, and the appearance will change as well. Racing Track. Racing Track drive car game. This is a new racing car game with toy cars design, but actually it seems like Hot Wheels design as well. The game really needs optimization because sometimes the physics is quite difficult to control and we will go flying and out of track. But overall, I really like the graphic is super and the sound of the wheels car is really good. We will race with many bots or AI because it's kind of a new offline game with multiplayer experience. CRSED. CRSED Cuisine Royale. This is a new game battle royale on Android iOS 2023. That's why we see a lot of bot players. I think it is because the game is not famous yet, but the graphics are really good with a very far view distance we can enjoy. The atmosphere is really bright and clear, and you can easily see the enemies in a long distance. We can take the enemy's weapon or equipment and armor after we kill them. We should survive until the end of the circle range area. Barista Simulator. Barista Simulator. This game has a 5-star score on Play Store. The graphics are really insane with a very good control. The design of the coffee shop is really authentic and modern. We can learn what we should do before opening until the closing of the coffee shop. We will learn how to become the barista as the simulator gameplay. For Glory. For Glory, one of the best offline RPG game with hack and slash, we can build up the character, learn a new skill, and buy some items or equipment in the shop. The gameplay is action RPG. We can destroy some objects around and get a healthy food to increase the HP. But make sure you stay aware of the trap inside of the objects that you can be destroyed. You can play this new offline RPG game Android 2023. Hard Racing Custom. Hard Racing Custom Car Game. This racing car game can play in online multiplayer or offline. The control is really good for a low-end game. The ragdoll physics when we cross with some object or the other cars is really satisfying to play. Upgrade your car to make it race faster and win the championship in multiplayer mode.